Hi Asim, welcome to my channel. Hi Vivek, so welcome to my channel. Hi Aswin, and welcome to my channel. So welcome Ninad and welcome to my channel. So what makes you to come to Taiwan?
Taiwan is a very good R&D hub.
Being in the embedded industry, Taiwan is a hotspot.
In fact, my team members are from Taiwan, so language has never been a problem in our company.
Combination of India and Taiwan, right? It's known as IT.
What's the one good thing and one challenging thing in Taiwan?
Taiwan is one of the safest place in the world. Yeah, it's a really beautiful country and I love Taiwan.
Best thing about Taiwan, I'll say, is overall the quality of life is amazing.
Good thing about Taiwan is people are really nice.
Hello my YouTube family, welcome to today's vlog. In today's vlog, I'm going to interview 4 to 5 Indian people who are working in the world best tech companies in Taiwan. So we're going to talk about what makes them to come to Taiwan, how's the corporate life of Taiwan, and I think it's going to be very interesting. So stay tuned and please watch till end. Hi Asim, welcome to my channel and it's my pleasure to invite you here. So hi Vivek, so welcome to my channel. So hi Aswin and welcome to my channel. So welcome Ninad and welcome to my channel. So do you want to introduce yourself?
First of all, thank you for inviting us, giving us this opportunity to participate in your YouTube videos. My name is Asim. I am working as a lead product manager in QNAP Systems.
Myself Vivek, I've been working in Intel Taiwan.
My name is Ashwin and I work in one of the finest top 5 Indian IT companies known as Tech Mahindra.
Myself Ninad and I'm working at NVIDIA as a system power software engineer.
So how long you been in Taiwan and how's it so far?
I've been in Taiwan for almost now 11 years. I came in September 2009. Life has been really good here so far.
I'm living in Taiwan from past 9 years and so far it is really good in Taiwan, and even during the COVID situation, Taiwan is doing pretty well.
Taiwan is a very beautiful city, right?
Yeah.
For me personally, I've been here for last close to 4 years now. I find it really very interesting and a good place to work here.
I'm in Taiwan since 10 long years. So far it's been really amazing. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, and I wish to continue here as long as possible.
So what makes you to come to Taiwan?
Actually, it's a very interesting thing because when I was working in India, I met a Taiwanese guy and he suggested Taiwan is a very good R&D hub.
Yeah.
So I come to know about more information from him.
Yeah.
And later I thought to apply for my master's in Taiwan.
I see.
So I come to Taiwan to study my master's.
Oh, which school?
So I studied in NTHU. That's one of the top university in Taiwan.
Okay. Oh, so that's how you end up in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Actually, I graduated from IIT Bombay. So ASUS came to our campus for campus placements. So in 2009, I got campus placements directly in ASUS. So that's how I came here.
So I was part of Tech Mahindra for last 10 years. 6 years I was in my hometown, that's Hyderabad. One of the opportunities through the organization which I got was to explore and manage the business in Taiwan. So I thought, why not to explore this beautiful city?
Yeah.
And that's how my organization sent me to Taiwan and that's how I landed here.
Being in the embedded industry, Taiwan is a hotspot. When I was planning to change the company, I approached different consultants and different job sites. So through one of the consultants, I got the opportunity in a Taiwanese company, and through that company, I came here.
So do you want to introduce about your work in Intel?
I'm working in Intel from past just 6 months, and it's very exciting journey during this 6 months because we are working on Intel processor performance tuning. So that's actually very technical. I must say more simple way is to enhance the processor. When they make a processor, they want to tune it to get highest performance. We are working on that. So that's a very interesting field.
In the end, you just want to enhance the performance of the device, right? Where the processor will be lent, like for example, laptop or smartphone.
Yes,
So
exactly.
you want to make them more faster.
Actually, in QNAP, I'm working as a lead product manager. So I'm leading a team of product managers, and in fact, my team members are from Taiwan. So language has never been a problem in our company. My main job is to make our product successful. We sell NAS, that is the network attached storage systems. My job there is like whatever applications or solutions we sell on top of our NAS system, I have to make them successful,
Yeah.
market them and do the business development for those different applications.
We all know that Taiwan is known for hardware manufacturing, right? So I come from a company which is well known for software.
Yeah.
So I personally is responsible to manage the entire business for Tech Mahindra here, and we work with multiple big companies in Taiwan. The combination of India and Taiwan, right? It's known as IT.
Wow,
It's
I didn't think in that way. IT could be India, Taiwan. Yeah.
So that I think it's a good mix of software and hardware.
Yeah.
So we feel that it's a very good partnership opportunity for Indian IT companies with Taiwan manufacturing companies, and that's what I'm trying to do here with many companies in Taiwan.
As you know, NVIDIA is a technology company, and being a technology company, it offers a different variety range of products to its consumers. As you know, the day by day the world is becoming a mobile. So as part of my job, I work on the hardware and software components to reduce and maintain the power. The device capabilities are getting increased day by day. Like now we can record a 4K video with a cell phone. 4K video with the cell phone, you need a very high power. But if you work on these hardware components or software components to reduce the power, so your cell phone can record a longer video.
So what kind of skill do you think is required to get a good job in the big companies?
Yes, DJ, because right now the time is changing so fast, right? Earlier, if you would ask me this question, the general answer would be if you're good in coding, if you know Java, if you know C, C++, it is easy for you to get a job in an IT company.
True.
But now things are changing so fast. Now you might have heard about the emergence of artificial intelligence,
Yeah,
emergence of machine learning. So my suggestion would be, if you do at least the basic certifications of the latest technologies that you see which are coming up, I think that will help everybody to land a job. Pick one thing and be a master of it.
I must say, of course, we need very good technical skills. That's really essential. Apart from that, I need interpersonal skills. Like we say, like this, because this is a different environment for us. And when we come to Taiwan, and you cannot understand the language exactly because it's Chinese here.
Yeah.
And if you have a little bit of basic Chinese knowledge, and you can ended up in very good company.
Even though I think Chinese is not that required, if like big companies like Intel, Google, at least you know some basic Chinese, it can help you to adjust in environment, right?
Yeah.
So as you know, like the NVIDIA is a global company. It has offices all around the globe. As you know, there are like many employees working all over the globe in NVIDIA. So you need to have a person who wish to work with NVIDIA needs to have a specific set of domain knowledge, and that domain knowledge should be very detailed. Another thing is like during the screening and also during the interview, you need to have a good analytical.
If we talk about product management, especially in IT industry, then definitely having an engineering background along with MBA will help. But I personally don't have an MBA degree. You have to be technically very strong, and besides that, you should have interest in business development and marketing and product management. For product management, I'll say one of the most important aspects is that you should be entrepreneurial in nature. You should be the CEO of your own product. So you have to think completely like how to make your product successful, how to make it big.
So any suggestion for the student who wants to find a job after their graduation in Taiwan?
My suggestion for all the students would be right now, at least in Taiwan, right? Many Indian IT companies are already here.
Yeah.
And it's a good opportunity for you if you're graduating from Taiwan University. My suggestion would be you need to socialize more.
Yeah.
You need to attend more events because there are many good companies and many good requirements are there. Also, you can use a medium of LinkedIn, right? It's a
Yeah.
social medium where you can actually make use because we keep posting all the requirements from my company who are in Taiwan and looking for opportunities to socialize, to connect with people, and also be very active in social media.
We get into the big companies, I think you have to be more confident. And apart from your programming skills, well, for example, like me, I'm working in IT.
Yeah.
So I need programming skills. Apart from that, if I'm more confident, then I can approach them really easily.
Yeah.
So that's how like Intel or Google or TSMC, they are the big companies in Taiwan.
True.
So if you are a foreigner and if you are more confident about what you know, then that really helps.
Yeah, that's true. I think confidence really need to be get into a big companies because they also really wants to see you how good you are, not only the technical skill but also for in your personality. Sometimes students they are really shy.
Yeah.
They can't really express, even they know the things, but they can't really say in front of interview.
I can give you example more about like the NVIDIA. So NVIDIA have a very good two distinctive programs. One is like internship program and one is employee referral program. So internship program is for the students who are about to get graduate in the same year. So for them, NVIDIA provides a really good opportunity to work on different leading technologies. It gives you all the opportunities to work with the global team. So I would say this internship program is a very distinctive program which which is being carried out at NVIDIA. Second one is the employee referral program. Under this program, the employees of the NVIDIA, they can refer their friends or family members for the opening job positions. Those employees obviously through their internal contacts get the first preference to get through the screening
I
process.
think specifically for our field, let's talk about first the Taiwanese students. Taiwanese students, I will suggest that they should be more clear about what they want in their life. Students should try to understand what is their interest, and accordingly they can think about stepping into this kind of role for their career graph. I think opportunities are there, but just be more career oriented. Think about their career at least 5 to 10 years in advance, and then make a decision.
But one thing is, I think because when you are a student, it's very hard to find your interest. For example, maybe someone wants to go in the marketing, but when he goes, he don't really good in it. So how he can much more sure for that this job could be good for me?
I understand, like when you are a student, even when I was a student, you're not 100% sure about what you want to do in life. But it's okay. You can find your interest, and definitely you can explore. But what I have noticed is, when we are interviewing candidates, they don't even know what product management is.
Oh.
So that is the problem. There's nothing wrong if somebody wants to explore like sales, marketing, product management, anything.
So what's the one good thing and one challenging thing in Taiwan?
Okay, if you ask about one good thing, I mean, actually there are so many good things about Taiwan. But if you ask me about one good thing about Taiwan, I would say it's a safety. Taiwan is one of the safest place in the world. Okay, you can roam around Taiwan very freely, and it's an amazing and a beautiful place. It's very hard to pick a challenging thing. I believe it's depending upon a person to person. Like for you, a challenging could be one thing. For me, it could be a different thing. But personally, I'm really enjoying it here. Yeah, it's a really beautiful country, and I love Taiwan.
There are many good things, but if we have to talk about good things in Taiwan, but I would specifically want to say that in this tough time of COVID, right, Taiwan is only one of the countries in the world which is COVID free, right? There was never a lockdown here. So they have controlled it absolutely well.
Yeah.
And second thing is their healthcare system, right?
Yeah.
The entire ecosystem of healthcare is very strong and not too expensive. To also say a little bit about what's not so good. Like for people like me, my parents, my dependents are back in India, and I'm not able to bring them to Taiwan because there is travel restriction. The tourist visas are not open right now. So I think that is one thing that I would love to make it better.
I think the best thing about Taiwan, I'll say, is overall the quality of life is amazing. Public transport, the people, the overall feeling of people towards foreigners, the social circle that we have full of Indians and Taiwanese. It's really easy for us to live here. There's so many places for hiking, you can go for cycling, people enjoy all sorts of outdoor activities. It's very difficult to find anything challenging in Taiwan because life is really great here. But if I have to say something, I'll say in terms of work, the work culture of Taiwanese companies specifically, I'll say, is a little bit difficult for Indians to adapt because they like to be sincere, they like to follow strict rules, like you have to come by 9 and check into the
9 to 6
9 to
jobs,
6 kind of thing. So they are a little bit particular about punctuality.
Yeah.
But I think it adds a good discipline to your life. But we Indians like to have a little bit more relaxed working hours.
The good thing about Taiwan is people are really nice here.
Yeah, that's true.
And I live in Taipei, so it's a really convenient place, and you can find MRTs, local buses everywhere.
Yeah,
And-
public transport is really convenient.
Yeah, so-
and also it's very cheaper, right?
Yeah, it's very cheap.
Yeah.
it's-
So if you take any bus or I think 30 to 50 Taiwan dollar, you can travel all Taipei.
Yeah, challenging thing about Taiwan is people likes to do work practically.
Yeah.
Like for example, let me say it this way, because when I'm doing research, they want to see more practical things.
So thank you, Ninad, and thank you for coming to my channel and share your amazing experience in Taiwan.
Thank you, DJ, for inviting me over here.
So thank you, Aswin, and thank you for coming to my channel. It's my pleasure to invite you here. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
So thanks, Asim, and thanks to come to my channel and sharing your experience in Taiwan. And it's my pleasure to invite you here.
Thank you, DJ. And yeah, let's hope that we can encourage more people to come and work in Taiwan, and we just want to let them know what a beautiful place, what a wonderful country.
So thank you, Vivek, and thank you for coming to my channel. And it's my pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, thank you very much, DJ,
Yeah, okay.
for the opportunity. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video can help some of you, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, what you have to do, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. So bye bye, Chai Chian, namaste.